Hey there and welcome back to Working Aussies Homestead. I'm Jordan and today we are going to go over and review our August budget and dive into and set up our September budget using the Every Dollar budgeting app. Let's get started. First things first, I'm gonna go ahead and open up my Every Dollar budgeting app. And once that loads, it's going to ask me if I'm ready to make September's budget. We're actually going to go and check out August first. So obviously for the month of August, we had more income than what we planned. The nice thing is we did have a litter of puppies, Australian Shepherd puppies. If you have not, go and check out our last video. It was actually on their birth. So make sure you check that out. I'll leave the link up above for you. But looking at the month, I didn't quite meet my goal. My goal for the month of August was $2,000 from Starbucks. I didn't quite make that. So that is in there. We did not make our Homestead goal either. It was kind of a rough month at the market. A lot of people just didn't show up, including a lot of the other farmers. So it was a little rougher in August for us at the farmers market. Boarding, we did make a little bit more. And then of course, puppy deposits from our new puppy parents. So in here, all of the bills were pretty much the same. Groceries, we did go over a little bit. We also spent some extra gas on here. We were under budget, which was nice. Insurance, we were also under budget on our feed. So instead of $550.43, we were only $333.18. So that's awesome. So that's in there. And then we did spend less for our butcher date when we butchered all of our chickens. We had put in there $55. We only spent $30.10. So that's awesome. And then we signed up for Real Dog Box as affiliates. I'll leave our affiliate link down below if you're interested in giving your dog or cat single ingredient, air dried, sourced in the US treats and chews. Go and check out Real Dog Box. It is going to be real.dog/Kelly.crew.Aussies. So I'll leave that link down in our description below. But we did sign up for that. We also had a dog and cat food budget was a little bit higher this month, as well as puppy supplies. And puppy supplies included taking them to their first vet appointment. It included some of the items that we include in our puppy pack. And so that is all covered and accounted for in the budget. The gym, of course, we did some renovation to our bedroom and we had put $200 in there for the month. We met that goal, we stayed under it, so that's in there perfect. And then our debt, of course. So you'll notice up at the top it says that I have $2,483.69 left to budget. What we are going to do with that is actually go and stash that into our savings account. If you guys are new to our budgeting videos, since finding out that we are having a baby in December, we are putting the brakes on paying extra on our loans, and we're actually just piling up as much cash as possible. That way we have a bit of a cushion once baby arrives, and then we can get back to paying off our debt and being more gazelle intense with that. So that extra money is going into our savings account. So it does have a place to go. So we are now ready to set up September. And this is an aspect I want to talk to you guys about, making your budget on paper first. Now you can always go and make it on the app. That is totally fine. For us, it is best to write it down on paper. That way we can see it a little better. We can kind of jumble around some thoughts and ideas for different months on different ideas of not only when it comes to priorities on the homestead, but also when it comes to looking at our goals for the month for income, as well as anything that we need to make sure we take care of and mark out. So let's dive back in to our Every Dollar Budgeting app, and we're gonna go ahead and tap on the top. We're gonna go to September, create September budget. Again, if you are new, it's going to transfer everything from the previous month over, and that's why we start at the top and go down. So for Joshua, the goal for the month of September is actually gonna be $1,800. So I want to address this as well. Josh and I both got some pretty nice raises at work in terms of almost $5 an hour raises. So that means that both of us will actually be making more while working the same amount of hours. So I'm really excited about that. He's been getting consistent hours at work, more than what we initially planned on with his change schedule, because he's only working 4 days a week instead of 5. So that's in here. We're gonna put in the goal for the homestead to be $400. All right, and then we are boarding one dog for certain, and that's gonna be $700. And then we also are getting the remaining $1,800 for our deposits for our puppies. So that is going to be in here. Now we're gonna just go ahead and scroll down. We have the mortgage payment is still the same. Water did go up a little bit. Again, it's been super inconsistent because of our lack of rain, and then we get lots of rain and then lack of rain again. So that has gone up a little bit. We have our natural gas. Electricity went down to $210.90. So save a few bucks there. Okay, so that's in there. Trash is gonna be, I put in here 49. It's been kind of fluctuating all over the board a little bit. And then we have our phones, storage unit, and internet is still the same. We're gonna take groceries down to $300. So we've got that in there, taking extra out. All right, and then for gas, we're gonna do $400. Insurance is $107.66. Feed, we're gonna take down to $300. So because we processed those chickens, that did cut our feed bill basically in half. So we're putting in $300 as the goal for that. So I am going to change this one though. So I'm gonna put it in here as butcher supplies. This month, in September, one of the last weekends of the month, we are actually going to butcher 2 of our pigs and 2 of our goats. And so we are going to need to invest in a vacuum sealer. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in here for $150 for butchering supplies for that, as well as the real dog box is still in there. Dog and cat food is gonna go to $341.13. So that's the thing, is our puppies are now starting to transition over to dog food and off of mama, which means that we will need to buy more. So that's going in there. I'm gonna take out the puppy supplies for right now. We might need to come back and adjust that later. We kind of play it by ear with our puppies. Obviously, everything is cash flowed, and that's why we do like to have that little bit of a buffer. That way we have the extra money needed when we need it for that. Gym is still on there. We're gonna take off the room wall. All right, we've still got Josh's loan and my medical bill on here. So I am gonna add this in here because we do have a birthday boy coming up. Joshua's birthday is later this month, and so I'd like to do something a little bit nicer because he does so much for our homestead and our growing family. And so I'd love to celebrate him in a big way this month. So I'm going to put that in there for $250. That way I have it in the budget. You know, if I see something or decide to gift him with something special, I'm able to do that, or, you know, find somewhere for us to go or something for us to do. That way it's in the budget. And it's important to think ahead for the month and think about these types of things, because otherwise, you know, in our previous life, we would just say, oh yeah, let's just go do whatever. And I don't know if it's in the budget, let's just do it anyways. This way, it's got a place, and I don't have to feel guilty to spend that money because it's already there. It's already taken care of and accounted for. So we're gonna scroll back up to the top. We do have, again, a little bit extra coming in this month. I'm hoping to still keep that $1,800 extra, and that'll just go into our savings account. But for now, we've got it as a little bit of a cushion when it comes to anything that we need to get for the puppies. So if you have not, go and check out the Every Dollar budgeting app. Super easy to download, super easy to use. You also can use the desktop version. It's just going to be everydollar.com. You create an account on there. For $10 a month, you can have it linked directly to your bank account. And that can be super helpful if you are not very good at remembering to put items and purchases in as soon as you make those purchases. So something to think about. Another awesome thing is we have been discussing creating some sort of online resource for you, our fellow homesteader wanting to know how to do everything on a budget, or just simply homesteading with a budget. We've been talking about that, but if that is something that you would be interested in, is having some tools or some type of course to really get you jump started in the right direction, please leave a comment down below. We'd love to hear about it. We'd love to know what kind of interest there is. We are super excited. We have officially been booked with the Gulf Coast Homestead meetup down in Milton, Florida later this year in October. Josh and I will be speaking on homesteading with a budget, and we're very excited to share our story, not only with you guys continued here on YouTube, but also there at the event in person. And we're super excited to be able to connect with people and really kind of help spark and inspire those of you who want to homestead with a budget to know that you can do it and you got this, and to be there for accountability and encouragement. So thank you again so much for watching this video. Please go and give it a thumbs up for me. That means the world. Share it with your friends and family. You know, a super simple way for you to support us and our channel is by watching the video all the way through from beginning to end. I know that's not always the most fun thing because not all videos are super exciting all the way, but another way to help support is actually by sharing our videos and sharing them to friends and family, sharing them on your own social media pages, giving them a like, and subscribing to our YouTube channel. So it means the world to us. We don't make a lot from YouTube, and that's okay, but we do love sharing this information with you guys. To be honest, it's hard to always feel motivated to want to pull out the camera and then spend hours editing to upload a video. But every time you guys leave awesome, encouraging comments for us, or you like our video, or you share it, that just really lets us know that we're doing what we're supposed to. And so I want to genuinely thank you for being out there and watching these videos. We appreciate you guys. We'll see you next time.